It's not often that Chinese President Xi Jinping personally inaugurates a Belt and Road project abroad. He's done it for a hydropower dam in Ecuador and a railway in Laos. And now the president is in Peru for the inauguration of a megaport called the Gateway to Asia.
首先，我谨对前海港顺利开港表示热烈祝贺，对两国建设者克服疫情困难、齐心协力、保质保量完成这项任务表示敬意。
The Chancay megaport took 5 years to open. It's jointly funded by China's Cosco shipping and Peru's Volcan mining. In its initial phase, the port is expected to handle 1 million containers and 6 million tons of loose cargo a year. And it's expected to cut shipping time to and from the Indo-Pacific from an average of 45 days to about 20.
Peru is very excited with the prospective inauguration of this port. There's a lot of expectations surrounding it. We hope that it will bring the development that it promises. It certainly has the potential to do so.
Although it's in its early stages of development, the megaport will undoubtedly bring major changes to Peru, China, and more broadly South America and the Indo-Pacific. It's the first of its kind.
Este puerto va a significar el ingreso del Asia, no solamente de China, del Asia. Hoy día no existen rutas establecidas ni del Callao, ni de Chile.
And experts say the appeal of the port is more than just access to the Pacific. It's about the efficiency of loading and unloading because of improvements in automation, cloud computing, and robotics to operate heavy machinery.
The time it takes to unload the cargo, it will be faster in comparison to any other port in South America. So it's very competitive thanks to this.
Travel 70 kilometers north of the Peruvian capital Lima, and you'll find that a small community has long existed in Chancay. Today, the population is about 60,000, but experts say it's likely to grow with the opening of the port.
The population is expected to double, even triple in the next 10 years if it goes according to plan. There are so many new businesses planning to relocate and start operating in Chancay.
Officials expect the new port to create thousands of jobs, but experts say more has to be done to bring services to the local community.
And that's the main fear itself, Once the port start, we need more highways, we need more police services, we need more health system, and they don't see so far that the government has provide infrastructure or even public budget to those new facilities.
Locals have expressed concern about exactly who will profit most and at what cost.
Pero en sí el puerto, ¿en qué nos va a beneficiar? Son a lo mucho 700 puestos de trabajo que van a dar, ¿no? Entonces, lo que más va a haber es la destrucción total con los millones de camiones que van a venir. Más de 4,000 camiones para llenar un barco.
The construction of the port required dredging of the coastal sea floor, disrupting the marine ecosystem. That, in turn, has affected the way of life for local fishermen, now forced to go further out for their daily catch.
Claro, va a ser un poco más difícil, o sea, el traslado que vamos a tener nosotros es a motor ya. Ya, nosotros acá éramos chalanas a remo.
So if not locals, who stands to benefit the most?
Definitely Cosco Shipping as a private company, it will benefit because it will have a reliable shipping route to a new middle-class market. Secondly, exporters from China, less developed China provinces, and other countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Taiwan.
China's hopes to enter the South American market appears to be coming to fruition with the opening of Chancay. But what exactly will flow in and out of the port?
That's also something that it's still very much a question. But what we can say now that it's probably going to be a lot of what already is being traded between China and Peru.
China primarily exports electronics and machinery to the Americas, while the main export from Peru to China is mined ore.
But this port, at least in principle, will not be used for mining. It's mostly a container cargo.
Agricultural products from the surrounding region are likely to be the main exports at first. But experts say if Peru really wants to benefit, it needs new infrastructure to handle final assembly, packaging, and other steps required to efficiently import high-tech products from across the Pacific.
So this is not a win-win situation in terms of industrialization. It's true that we could import more kind of capital and machinery products from Asia, cheaper than Europe. But if we don't have market for manufacturing products, we won't take advantage of this new kind of imports. So I will say that still there is a kind of international context for South America to take advantage of the new route for trade with Asia.
It's also an opportunity to look beyond China for foreign investment.
You know, Peru has strong economic relations with China, but it also is open. It's a very open economy. Even though it's a private port, it's for public use. So other companies may also use these ports. So it sure can be an appealing factor for also investment from other countries, from the US or from Europe.
Experts agree China is prepared to reap the benefits of its newest South American access point. Peru and the surrounding region may be ready, but it could take years before the port proves to be an economic success.